Vanakkam, Namaste, and warm greetings to all. We gather here today to conduct a powerful meditation for the world peace and harmony, unity, mental clarity, and the overall health and well-being of our planet. I am pleased to share that we have successfully completed 1,239 days of meditation. We currently hold 3 meditation sessions each day, accompanied by educational talks that bring great value to many. These sessions takes place daily at the following UK times: 9:30 a.m., 11 a.m., and 8 p.m. We are deeply grateful to everyone who has contributed to the World Peace and Harmony Forum, PSSM Tamil Europe, and PSSM Global, and to all the participants who have joined us in these sessions. Thank you for your continued support. We will begin today's session with 25 minutes of music meditation. After that, we are honored to welcome our guest speaker, Miatta Momoh, who will share her insights on Do You Have Peace? Now, I would like to invite Kumarasamy Pillai Master from Sydney, Australia, to lead us in meditation. Thank you very much indeed.
Greetings to everybody. Now let us engage in mental peace therapy. Always drink moderate warm water before and after mental peace therapy. Drinking warm water ensures that your throat is not dry. If you are wearing spectacles, please remove them. While engaging in this therapy, we should sit comfortably, ensuring that our spinal cord is straight and our shoulders, neck, and face muscles are fully relaxed. Please interlock your fingers and place your hands on your laps. Cross your feet. Gently close your eyes. Please do not open your eyes until an announcement is made. Now, soothing music will be provided for 25 minutes. Please observe your breath and full awareness. Thank you. Masters, now please come back to your normal position. Now only 5 seconds remaining. Please take your hands and put them on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly take your hands and open your eyes. You are all engaged in a wonderful mind concentrating exercise together. Let us applaud ourselves for that for a few seconds. As usual, I wish everyone a prosperous and healthy life. Now it's time to express gratitude. On behalf of the PSSM Tamil Europe, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to all those who are participating in this powerful collective meditation, which is intended to promote world peace, unity, and peace of mind, health, and peace. With the good will and universe of the universe, we all have gathered together virtually to perform a powerful collective meditation, prioritizing on peace of mind, peace, and physical well-being. The vibration of this meditation, performed by all of us, become a magnificent force which has the potential to have a constructive impact on the house, street, community, city, country, world, and the universe. It is a powerful prayer to a universe for a disease-free, war-free, and peaceful life. I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to PSSM Global, PSSM Tamil Europe, PMC Tamil TV for encouraging everyone to do this kind of meditation. The enormous support and guidance are appreciated very much. Heartfelt thanks and appreciation to Mr. and Mrs. Sulis Kandaraja for organizing and conducting this meditation thrice daily with great enthusiasm and dedication. I also would like to express our thanks to Dr. Sada Manu for displaying the posters and playing the music. Thank you. And now we'll move to the next item of the day. That's a speech. Today we are really very, very honored for the opportunity of having Miatta Momoh as our guest speaker. Now I would like to say a few words about her. She has an MBA degree. She is the co-founder and business development management of Kent and Silk and Kumbha Estates and co-founder of Women Media China. She has over 10 years of business experience in advertising operations, client services, event management, publishing, print and online marketing across the US, UK, Africa, and APC. So she has a background of supporting the society. Now, her passion is to always to support the people, understanding what flows together, and always we find solution for all these things. Now, I would like to call upon to deliver a speech on the topic, do you have peace? Now, the forum is yours. You can comment your speech, please.
Thank you so much for a wonderful introduction and for your time, sir. Thank you. So greetings. Wherever you are in the world today, I want to warmly welcome you and just say I'm so delighted to be with you. And please let me know if there's any issues with my sound or there's anything that's not clear. But I'm so happy to be here and thank you for your time. So my name, as our friend said, my name is Miatta Momoh, and this is a picture of me in my favorite Beijing comics shop. Again, just an overview of some of my experience in life and my career. But today I want us to go much, much, much deeper. I want us to really learn more than just surface level information. So I hope that you would be open and excited to do that together today. So, do you have peace? Wow, it's such a big, big question, but one worth exploring together. I know that everyone here is extremely concerned for world peace and the lack of peace that we have in our world today. So on September 21st, the United Nations celebrated International World Peace Day. The day was declared 43 years ago, so over 4 decades, and they have been trying to gather the nations, the world, to acknowledge and to celebrate the call for peace. Today, we can look around and see there's not much peace in the world. But again, what is peace? So, don't know if you're familiar with this character, very, very famous. This is David Banner turning into the Incredible Hulk on the 1978 TV show. This fictional Marvel character's mutation exposes him to gamma radiation, which results in an uncontrollable raging outburst. We can see he goes from calm on one side to himself and then automatically turns to something quite devastating. Decades on, and this is a great illustration of disturbing our personal peace and disturbing the peace of others. What do you think? But again, what is peace? What does that mean? This is the Cambridge dictionary definition of peace. So you can see freedom from war and violence, especially when people live and work together happily without disagreements. This is how the Cambridge Dictionary defines peace. But peace is not merely the absence of conflict. So what disturbs our peace? Or what is disturbing our peace today? What is hurting your peace? Let's start with ourselves. Think about where I'm at and think about where you are. Look into the mirror and start to analyze, start to reflect on what is disturbing and hurting your peace today. Is it one, the need for validation? 2, rumination about the past. Rumination about the past. Number 3, Are you worried about the future? 4, is your peace being troubled by the need for perfection? Number 5, is your peace being hurt by the need for control over other people? 6, is there a fear of aging and death? Number 7, your peace is being compromised by the fear of the unknown. And then number 8, is our peace hurt and devastated by the need to defend yourself or ourselves? So these are 8 points according to Aizul Ganja, which is a platform that analyzes different things. And the actual word means loner in German. So again, isolated in our own selves, looking at our own perspectives, looking at the things that are very personal to us, what is disturbing our peace? Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. This has been taken from Jesus's revolutionary Sermon on the Mount. The meek, the poor, the mourning, the marginalized, the weakest in society are honored and lifted by the Prince of Peace. Despite what the world says, they are blessed. He gives reassurance. He gives peace. He says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Jesus' ministry, his life, his message was characterized by his compassion for the marginalized. Peace requires the liberation of the oppressed. But this oppression transcends and goes far beyond the physical. This message from the Sermon on the Mount is full and rich of deep, profound, wonderful, inspiring truths. And it also radically inspired Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, including his iconic peaceful protests. Commonly known as Mahatma Gandhi, he was an Indian lawyer, anti-colonial nationalist, and political ethicist who employed non-violent resistance to lead the successful campaign of India's independence from British rule. He inspired incredible movements of civil rights and freedom across the whole world. Sadly, he was assassinated on January 1948. But after reading the Bible in London, he shared this. But the New Testament produced a different impression, especially the Sermon on the Mount, which went straight to my heart. Wow, what a riveting review. A must read. Gandhi's reaction is an example of seeing truth radically change perspective to positively impact others. As I mentioned, his study and learning, especially of these words, which told us that the peacemakers will be blessed and are children of God. These words about the people in society that were suffering, these were things that he was able to really connect with, and he was, use these powerful, incredible, encouraging truths to inspire the great work that he did. So in the same light today, I want to inspire you and encourage you that peace is possible, but it starts with sincere curiosity, awareness, and the search for truth. A search for the truth, a sustainable source of peace. So again, I ask you, as I asked at the beginning, do you have peace? How can we help each other find it? What are you learning about your past? How are you growing in your present? And how are you preparing for the future to gain peace now and for eternity? Thank you so much for this time. I would love us to, if you have any questions or any comments, feedback, you are welcome to share. And again, thank you so much for this time to share. God bless you.
Well, thank you very much for your short, brief, very inspiring talk. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge your speech by applauding for 30 seconds. Thank you. Firstly, I would like to thank you for your very inspiring speech. I would say very short, but inspiring. The main focus is on peace of mind, I would say rather, because you are highlighted on the topic past, present, and the future. So what we are concerned about the present, and as we all are aware, in the present day, there are so many troubles right around the world. And also, I'm very impressed with your ideas about Mahatma Gandhi, the well-known person who really guided India to seek freedom from the British. So you started with the headings Inspiring Truth, and it clearly explained how Mahatma Gandhi achieved his objective. So we too, if you follow the principle followed by Mahatma Gandhi, we can achieve peace throughout the world. And we all are absolutely convinced the one way to achieve peace is by practicing meditation throughout the world. So if we really practice meditation and learn to live in the present moment, just forget about the past and don't worry about the future, we will be able to lead a peaceful life. And now I would like to call the audience to share their views. And now first I would like to call Dr. Shanti Parameswaran to express her views on this topic.
Greetings to all. Thank you very much for this forum to have invited you, Miatta, to give your excellent talk. As it was said by Kumarasamy Pillai, it was very inspiring to think about peace. I just want to say quickly, because there are a lot of people who want to ask you a question and give their opinion. My Guruji was Sai Baba, and when someone went to him and said, he asked, "What do you want?" He said, that person said, "I want peace. I want peace." Baba smiled at him and said, "Take away the I, take away the want, and peace will be yours." I is egoism, want is desires. So if you cut those two off, he said, you will be at peace. So you don't have to look for peace. The peace is within you. So give up your egoism, give up your desires, and you will be at peace. And lastly, what you said about the past, present, and future also brings to mind one of his famous quotes, which he said, "Have no regrets about the past. Past is gone. You can't get it back. The future is a mystery. You don't know. So why worry about it? So live in the present and the reality." And I'm so glad you also brought in, as Kumarasamy Pillai Master said, Mahatma Gandhi, who is a great idol for all of us, who stood for peace, who stood for non-violence, and he was also stood for truth. So thank you very much for your inspiring talk. I think we'll all be at peace for the whole of day to day, at least for a few hours, having listened to your talk. Thank you, and do come again and give us another talk, an inspiring one as well. Thank you very much. I was glad I came today. Thank you, Miatta.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I would like to say, actually, I represent illness and we repress wellness. If we follow these two, then there will be no problem. The main problem is you always think of I and selfishness. If you all join together and take action, we can have peace. Now, Tama Master will express her views on this topic.
Thank you, Kumarasamy Pillai. Good morning, Miatta. Very good talk. Clear and valuable talk. I appreciate I like the 8 points as well. Come again, we are waiting for you. Still, I am waiting for the answer for how can we help? How can we prepare it? You asked the question, you didn't answer for me, please.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's something that, how do we prepare for our future? How do we learn from my past? I agree with Dr. Shanti, what she shared. We don't, I like the term that you can look back, but don't stare back. Okay. So I think we know that we are the consequence of our experiences. The different things that we've gone through has shaped us in one way or the other. So I think it's important to at least understand some of the things that we've gone through, whether that's education, friendships, not everything in our past is, our lives are complex. We're complex people. And just understanding how those things have shaped us and how they can help us going forward. I always say that you win and you learn. You don't necessarily win and lose, because while you're still alive, there is still hope. By the grace of God. So that's what I would say in regards to the past. Don't dwell in the past, but understand there's things that you've gone through that you can use to encourage you as you move forward. In terms of our present, you know, again, it's really understanding who you are, your identity, your strengths and weaknesses. That's why I do love when she talked about, you know, our ego and our desires. We know that pride is something that gets in the way of our peace, really, because pride is where we put things above, well, I would say above God, and you know, we let ourselves we put ourselves higher than we should and higher above other people, which is not right. So just being really aware of how you treat people, how the relationships in your lives are, and your present, you know, condition, your present environment. What are you doing to you know, we live in a world where there's so much information. What are you doing to understand truth, objective truth, and how can that help you? And then in terms of your future, again, you know, the Bible says that God gives us peace that surpasses understanding. I don't know what the future brings, but I can trust that my future is in His hands. So we can look ahead in our future of hope if we, again, let go of putting trust in ourselves alone, because we are fallible, we will make mistakes. But understanding that there is a plan and a purpose for all of our lives is something that we should be excited about and be willing to, to really learn more about what that is.
Thank you very much. I like to hear it from your mouth. Thank you very much.
I love hearing from you as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Radha Master, you can share your views.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Miatta, Miss Miatta, your speech was excellent. It's an excellent presentation. But I have a problem with this ego and pride. As a private citizen and as a normal human being going around with my work, with my daily chores, that's fine. I don't go and have a problem with my neighbor or with my friend or with anybody else. I have no problem with any of them. But the thing is, we are living in a world where all sorts of things around us are going on, all sorts of wars that are going around us at the moment. The Middle East, the Ukrainian war. A few years ago, we had Syrian war in Congo, in Republic of Congo. So all sorts of things are happening around us, and it is not in our hands. Because we can go on protest march and all those things, saying that we shouldn't be doing that. You know, we can fight for our human rights, etc., etc., etc. I mean, I have gone on many marches, from the anti-war march to name it. I have been. I have done all even recently I went on the Palestinian march. But that's all very well as an individual, and we can get some sort of a peace in ourselves. The fact that, okay, I have at least gone and shown my protest. But the problem is this United Nations. You see, they are the body that was made for the welfare of the people as a whole, where all the world leaders meet. And they discuss the common problems that the countries are faced with. But they have got 15 nations, 15 countries that make up the United Nations Security Council. And the 5 countries are USA, UK, Russia, France, and China, right? And they have got this power to veto. So whatever problem that is taken to the United Nations, these people won't let it go through. Or if one says yes, the other one will say no. The one will support the other country, the other one will support the other leader. So we are in
Conflict.
yeah. So the problem is they discuss the common problem to find a solution that would benefit the all of the humanity. But it doesn't work that way. So I'm wondering whether the UN is still fit for purpose and why are we spending so much money? But then there again, the they have the power to negotiate, they have the power to impose sanctions, and they also have the power to authorize the use of peacekeeping force. But they haven't done anything so far. They have allowed Gaza and Israel for their conflict. Nobody has sent any peacekeeping force, so they haven't said anything about the arms, weapons that they are being sold. I mean, the USA and UK, the 5 members of the veto of the United Security Council, and they are providing arms to each other, to all these countries, and there is an arms race. So how are we going to stop all this? On a personal level, I think we are all peaceful people. So I find it, as you say, the future, I am not hopeful of the future, because the way things are, there may be.
Oh, sorry, you've muted yourself.
Sorry, yeah, mute.
Muted.
Can you unmute yourself, please?
Sorry. No, what I'm saying is, I personally, I am quite frightened, because we are talking about hope and we are saying by the grace of God. Yes, but in practical level, I can't see how this is all going to help us. So I am very much confused and alarmed.
Mhm.
So one way is to pray and meditate, there will be a miracle in the world. There's no option.
I don't know.
Can I
Meditation
just
and
respond?
praying is okay, but I don't think that is enough, because we can't just meditate and pray and just stand by and watch.
Yes, that's all.
So then, yeah, that's thank you so much, Radhai. I don't know if I pronounced your name right. That is a fantastic point. You know, I mentioned the International Day of Peace just to show, you know, yes, we have all these structures in place, and you've mentioned some of the things that may be flawed with those structures, but yet we still don't have peace. And I agree, we cannot put our trust in man because, well, in humanity, you know, if I put my trust in myself, if I put my trust in other people wholeheartedly, ultimately they are going to disappoint me. And the reason is because no one is perfect. People have different biases, different agendas. And that's the reality of the world we live on, even if we look in ourselves. So you're correct. We can't just rely on those people that are in power. We can definitely pray that they would be wise and do not abuse their power, and they would be just. But even that, we cannot rely on that, because we are fallible people. You know, Psalm 146:3 says, "Do not put your trust in princes, in human beings who cannot save." There is only so much humanity can do for us. So I think it's, again, going back to the awareness of ourselves, what we need to do to be part of the solution, but also realizing, yeah, the truth is really important. What is the truth of the state of humanity? What's the truth about, you know, you've said you don't see a hope for peace. I mean, I would agree that things are going to get a lot worse before they get better, but that doesn't mean that we give up caring. That doesn't mean that we give up having compassion, but we do need to be wise in how we use our resources. You know, what will a protest achieve? How will it change the dynamics, the situation of the world? How can I improve, you know, things within myself to improve not just the world peace, but the peace around the environment that you know, God has placed me in. So I think you've raised some really, really good points. We do live in a very complex world, but, you know, God is in control, and like I said, going back to your purpose, you have got a purpose in life, and it's really just understanding, you know, why we're here, what we're meant to do. Unfortunately, a lot of conflict is part of our current reality, but that was never God's intentional plan. But, you know, there is a lot of flaws in society, but I would say there is still hope.
Yeah, but having said all this, if we look at Syria, I mean, they allowed all this conflict to take place, and so many refugees went all over the world, the Syrian refugees. But now, United Nations, with the help of the United Nations says, due to United Nations, they have got rid of about 93% of the nuclear weapons and the weapons of mass destruction. Now, my question is, why couldn't they have done it before? Why wait till the conflict? You see, that is what's happening now. So what is the point in them coming back and doing it afterwards? But once all these people are dead and gone, I just don't understand the workings of it.
No, you're right. You know, what was their agenda? What was the thing? But my point is,
prevention is better than
everyone. Go on.
Sorry, no, I said prevention is better than cure. They could have prevented it beforehand rather than let the conflict to take place and then go and look for the weapons and install the weapons.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good point, but it goes back to, again, these are, you know, there's only so much trust we can put in mankind, and that's an evidence of where people get it wrong. And also seeing, okay, what can we learn from that? It looks like you've learned a lot from that tragedy. What's happened? How can we move forward? How can that not happen again?
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Next, Baba Sharma Master, you can express your views.
Thank you, Kumar Master. I think I'm a bit speechless by listening to the forum, the questions coming, and the answer Miatta is giving back is really, really impressive. You know, as Radhe said, we are all confused about that because the answer is quite simple. For example, if you take Netanyahu and Putin, for example, the fault is there. The other leaders are telling him, stop the war, but they are not doing it. So where is the change? The fundamental change should come from them. Would they ever change? The answer is no. But what Miatta is saying is we have to try, I totally agree with it, we have to try for the peace by peaceful ways of whether it is a demonstration or talk or whatever. I absolutely agree with it. We don't sit. We can do the peace, necessary things for the peace, and wait and watch, as Kumaraswamy Master mentioned. We can't do anything. It is not in our control. So something has to be done, and this is the only way for us. And Miatta explained that about you have peace. You want peace? He asked the question like with this: do you have peace? How do we achieve peace? He mentioned the ways, 8 ways. He mentioned that 8 points of the German. I think the original ISO, Ganga, Janja, I think she mentioned about that. So let us follow that. Yeah, as simple as that. I think it's and I was very impressed about the reference to Gandhi as well. She mentioned about the New Testament, quoted it. To be honest with you, we have been quoting about Mahatma Gandhi in the Bhagavad Gita, quoting a lot of quotes. But you mentioned about New Testament, how Mahatma Gandhi perceived that. You know, it was really, really impressive. The other thing is, this is something very interesting. The 21st of September, International Space Day, has happened 4 decades ago, but still we haven't achieved that. We are working on it. And interesting to say, this day is the day in Sri Lanka, in my country. My root is from Sri Lanka. It was held on the same day, right? And we think there is a new transformation has happened in the leadership. So far, more than 6 decades ago, it has been going on the same thing. All the record we are playing again and again. We hope that we can achieve something. And by the way, this is my final question, Miatta. Ms. Miatta. My guess is you are a Nigerian origin. Am I right? Is it a personal question? If you don't want, you don't have to answer. Are you from Nigerian origin?
He's from Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone.
Sierra
So,
Leone.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy
Okay.
to answer, and thank you so much, Babu, for sharing. I really appreciate that input and your feedback. Yeah, so I was born in London, but Sierra Leonean as well, and you're welcome to come to Sierra Leone anytime.
I know. Sierra Leone's sense of humor is great. Their sense of humor. I have worked with my colleagues, engineers there as well, and also I thought it was a Nigerian because Nigerian and Sri Lankans kind of share the same views. We value the education more, we respect the elders and things, a lot of moral values. So it's very easy to think for us to think, why is not the war is not stopped? It is not easy. In the political forum, it is not easy. Simple as that. Thank you so much. You've done it well, very clearly, very slowly, explained it very well, everything in the short talk. Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you. Next is Arundhati Masters.
Greetings to all. Thank you very much, Miatta, for your excellent speech on peace. The peace starts from within us. Once we are in peace, then we can bring the world to this, peace. Because we always find fault with every others. So if we stop finding fault with others, the peace automatically, the universe will bring it. So we are thinking about the past and future. We have to be in present moment. So when we start living in present moment, we won't think about the past, we won't think about the future. We'll do the day-to-day life, do the meditation, and think positive, and do positive thing, be good with everyone. There will be peace automatically. The universe is going to give us peace. So that's what we are doing everyday meditation to get peace. So we are going to face peace all over the world very soon. Thank you for your excellent speech.
Yeah, I just want to, is there any more questions?
No,
Rajesh Siddham is waiting, and also Dr. Jagannath. No? So after that,
Rajesh Master, now you can first hear me. Rajesh Master.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். Sorry, good morning to everyone. It's an excellent speech. Is that Miatta?
Yes.
It's an excellent and a very useful speech, which we need at the present moment in this world. Everywhere chaos, war, what more? So we want peace and tranquility to prevail in this world. And your speech is very, very excellent and useful to us. So we shouldn't bring politics into our life. And also, there's no point in discussing about politics. It's okay, we watch the television, yes, 1 or 2 words, that's okay. But when it comes to peace, my view is be kind to everybody. Let them be horrible to you, doesn't matter. Speak to them with kind words and go down yourself. As Sai Baba said, love all, serve all. Even they are horrible to you or not, you love all and serve all. So even if they are horrible to you, you go down and use kind words and be nice to them. You will see the fruit of it. They'll get embarrassed. They'll get embarrassed and they'll change the attitude. They will come in line with you. This is my experience. But your speech is very excellent and it's very useful. It made us think about what happened in the past, and also the other speakers' views also. In a way, they all have to come out with what they think about it. There's no harm in it. But I'm sorry, Arundhati Master's point of views is excellent. Yeah. You be kind to people.
Our important thing is to maintain our own inner peace at any cost without worrying about what is happening around us. That's the important thing. That's a message. I think I do agree with that totally. Now we'll go to Dr. Sadha Mano Master.
Dr. Jagannath. Dr. Jagannath. Dr. Jagannath Master.
Okay, Dr. Jagannathan, you can.
So thank you. Greetings to everyone. We had the opportunity to receive concise at the same time inspiring speech from Miatta Momoh. I hope I got your name pronounced correctly. I jotted down a few points. You see, we shouldn't, I think somebody already mentioned it, we shouldn't be carried away with politics. Not only politics, political correctness. I hope Baba Master won't misunderstand. Recently, one of Queen's aide got into trouble by asking somebody, where are you from? Baba Master didn't ask. Baba Master asked in a polite way, are you from such and such a place? So I'm not a person for political correctness, but people are looking for it all the time. So I thought there was a bit of sense of humor there. And secondly, political marches, what happens? They end up in commotion. I mean, I'm totally get puzzled really, isn't it? All these peace marches end up in commotion because people get carried away with emotion. This is the problem. They don't understand that. And also, as Miatta pointed out, absence of conflict. When you say absence of conflict, our mind goes into the war and battle between countries. No, conflict outside, conflict within. Again, somebody had already put that point across. Conflict within, it was also touched in the talk, not only about both about future, about the past. Why is the future conflict about the past? Because what happened didn't meet with our expectations. So that's a conflict. About the future also, the conflict is between safety and danger. So, but whichever way you look at it, it's a conflict within the mind, both outside. Well, again, somebody had said it, but let me put it concisely. It's compassion, cordiality, for which you need conscience. That's all, 3 C's. I mean, we can talk about United Nations and peace marches, it will not take us anywhere. Because at the end of the day, this is what, in essence, we need to know. So anyway, it's a great opportunity to think, inspire with your presentation and think deeply into it. But as I say, we shouldn't just be carried away. I mean, the word conflict is there, but at the same time, conflict within as well should be taken into account. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Dr. Sadha Mano Master, you can.
Greetings to all. Thanks for the excellent, succinct, clear presentation by Miatta Momoh Master. It was really fantastic. And several masters have shared the experience and their views. What I was so surprised when you stopped the talk. I wanted the talk to continue. I was waiting eagerly to continue. Your talk will be more than that, but you, within that short time, you covered a lot. And you mentioned about the past, present, and future. My personal experience is past is an experience. We all go through that experience in order to gain knowledge and then to how to lead our life in the future in a way. In the present moment, how do we live? That's more in hand. So that is what the real secret of the whole thing. The past, when people say, oh, forget about the past, but the past and everything, like what you mentioned, the knowledge, everything you have gained and your experience, that will teach you a lot to how to lead your life. So that's how the peace, and Arundhati Master clearly said, peace is within you. So here we are, and the meditation is my answer for most of the questions around us, within us, the whole world. We have limitation in dealing with certain things, but we only have to start within short. Yourself, your family, your surroundings goes on like that, within limits. That's all. Anyway, thank you very much, and you can come again. And
the chat box, please read the chat boxes.
Message. I'm going to read everything there. Miatta Momoh Master has said, good morning to all. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity to share. I will be praying silently to God during your own session of silence at the beginning anyway. Srikant Raja Master said, thank you. Babu Shanmunan Master just joined, he says. And iPhone, I don't know who that is. Interesting to know the Sri Lanka has its presidential election on the 21st September, World Peace Day. Babu Shanmunan Master, thank you for the 8 points that you have mentioned to think about what is affecting your peace. Again, Miatta Master has said, Shanti, thank you so much. Let go of your ego and desire is very hard and challenging, but a good point. Jaya Canada from Canada, excellent speech. Thank you very much. It goes on a bit more, quite a bit anyway. Kamala Master says, thank you for a lovely, inspiring talk. Miatta Master has said, thank you, Damanan Master. Kala Mahalingam Master, thanks for your speech about peace. Like, very much excellent, Miatta Master. Congratulations. Again, thank you so much by Jaya Canada. Okay. Anandi Baladasan Master, excellent, inspirational, brief talk, Miatta. We all need peace. First of all, as a human being, we have to help each other to get some peace of mind. Unity in peace is peace. Thanks a lot. Come again with another useful topic. Okay. Some more to come. Very Chandra Master, very inspiring talk. Gave the message that if want peace in the world, we have to change ourselves. Then Rajesh, okay. Miatta Master has said, thank you so much, Rajesh Sittam Master. Remind me of the bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Romans 12:14. On the contrary, if your enemy is hungry, feed them. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. In doing this, you will heap burning coals on his head. That was another statement. Romans 12:20. Jnana Yoga Raja Master, thank you, Miatta Master. Your excellent and valuable speech will explain with the 8 points. Please come again with a different topic, maybe. Okay. No, that's all. I think now Gauri.
Can I just
Thank you, now Gauri Master.
I just wanted, can I just
Radhe.
last question or?
I don't know. There's no question.
To all, can I speak?
Yes, you can.
Greetings to all. It's very inspiring and excellent speech, madam. I will express in Tamil. Kumarasamy Master will change to you. If individual change, everybody will be changed. தனி மனிதன் மாறினால் இந்த சமுதாயம் மாறும். தனி மனிதன் நேற்றைய அனுபவங்களை மனதில் வைத்துக்கொண்டு இன்றைய வாழ்க்கையை செம்மைப்படுத்தினால் நாளைய வாழ்க்கை தன்னால் நல்லபடியாக அமையும். எனவே நாம் இன்றில் கவனத்தை செலுத்தி நேற்றைய அனுபவங்களை பாடமாக்கி நாளைய வாழ்க்கைக்கு செம்மையான அமைதியான வாழ்க்கைக்கு வழிவகுக்கலாம். அருந்ததி மாஸ்டர் சொன்னதை போல அதற்காகத்தான் இந்த அமைப்பே எல்லோருக்கும் நல்ல வகையில் இந்த அமைதியை உருவாக்கக்கூடிய தியானத்தை கற்றுக் கொடுத்து அதை செய்வதற்கும் வழிவகை செய்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. எனவே இந்த வாய்ப்புக்கு நான் நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். Thank you so much. Thank you. Come again and give us inspiring speech like this. Thank you.
If the individual changes, the whole world will change. You always gain from the past experience and focus on the present and go ahead. And normally the force is there, but we have to forget about the past, focus on the present. I also agree with the master's speech. Views. Thank you.
Can I just
Now,
Can I just summarize? I just wanted to, because there were some things.
One second, there's another person. After that, I'll give you, right? Radha Master, you can tell your views few.
I'm Srikant Raja Master.
And Srikant Raja Master, yes. No, you have to
Unmute.
You need to unmute.
Radha Master, unmute.
Thank you very much, Miatta. Thank you very much for your excellent speech. I'm not, I just want to say, nobody is against prayers or meditation. We can all do that as much as we want to. But I personally, I mean, Mahatma Gandhi did a very good job with nonviolence. And so did Martin Luther King, and so did Nelson Mandela. But the problem is, we don't have such leaders at the moment. And it's very difficult to find such leaders. But having said all that, what I'm saying is, no man is free until every man is free. And I personally cannot have peace when I see that the people around me are starving and suffering. So I will put it another way: no man can live peacefully when when everyone else around you are suffering and not having peace in their own life. Otherwise, it's being very selfish, in my opinion. Anyway, that is I thought I must say that. So thank you very much, Miatta, for your excellent speech and for your excellent presentation of your speech. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Srikant Master, you summarize.
Greetings to all. Excellent and informative presentation, Miatta, Momoh. Thank you very much for joining us. And thank you for your insightful and thought-provoking speech. We look forward to hearing you again. Please join again in our forum with a different topic. And also I want to say that every young people in the world is taught meditation. We will eliminate violence from the world. Not only that, freedom from war. At least, for the next generation, we can do that for that. So every young children should learn the meditation in this peaceful way. So everybody will be happy to have a peaceful world, at least for the next generation. There are a few announcements to make. I have a few regarding the upcoming events. In a few minutes' time, that is at 11 o'clock, Professor Dr. Raghuraman is going to speak about relationship management at 11 o'clock UK time. That is 3:30 p.m. India, Sri Lankan time. And also tonight, very good speaker is coming from Tamil Helpline, Logadas, is going to speak on the topic artificial intelligence in everyday life, simplifying your daily tasks. So like that, every day we are having different speakers are coming after a half-an-hour meditation. And tomorrow morning as well, there is a yoga session is going to conduct from Sarojini Nalantuvan from Sydney. That's all we have. Anyway, thank you very much. Please join again. And also tell me, what do you think about our forum, Miatta? The first time you have come here, please tell me also. Thank you very much indeed.
Unmute.
So yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity, Doctor. I'm so grateful. I've been so interested just to see your passion and your compassion and your enthusiasm for world peace. And really, I want to emphasize my point of my talk was to say, do we have peace and can we rely on ourselves to find that peace? We can see from the example I shared that that's not enough, and that the words of Christ, Jesus, the life that he lived, that was really what inspired Gandhi to actually pursue that type of protest, because of the words he said was so powerful and they were the truth, So I want to encourage you to realize we can't carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, but we can, there is hope. And I just pray that the same way that Gandhi was inspired, you would also be inspired to seek the truth, to be blessed by God. And really happy for this time. And also regarding politicians, the Bible says we have to pray for our leaders. So yes, they're flawed, but they're in that position of power for a reason. So we need to, pray for them that they would do good by the society that they're called to care for. So thank you so much. And yeah, I really appreciate the time. It's been wonderful hearing from you all and being here today. I'm so honored.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think now it's time to go for silence and then go to the next slide.